Hi everyone, I'm just getting everything. I just got to change the setting so we don't have zooming in and out. And I had to get the dogs calmed down. As you know, we have the puppy, and he has started a little later than Wilbur did. Hi, Myrna. All right, just making sure we got autofocus off because I don't like when the camera goes in and out. But yes, we're going to walk through. So let me just give you a sneak peek. Isn't he adorable? So as you know, I want to just give you a little background and update. And see, there is going to be just a little bit of a size difference, but our December daily 2021 is, I've got to get it complete. I'm up to, did we get there? No, here. And on this Thursday, I'm going to go through, I'll get all the pictures printed out for Thursday, and I'm going to go live again Thursday, and we'll finish up December 2021, or yeah, December daily. I do want to just kind of show you the numbers because I have them coming for our new kit, and I'll explain them too. We'll have them for this one too. So see, the numbers are fun and you'll want the numbers. Okay, so Thursday, the 20th, I will be live. I'll post the date, and I'm going to go ahead. Hi, Cindy, and finish this one up. But let's talk about 2022, right? So 2022 is here. And one thing I like to do is start my December daily, usually the last week of January, the first week of February, so that we can have it done and ready for when Christmas is here. I don't want to be, hi Irene, I don't want to make an album during December and then try to fill it during December because there's too much going on, and I want it done, and it takes work to get those babies filled. And that's what we want to focus on in December, is all the fun things that are going to go into our books. One thing I don't have to show you, Tanya is currently working on it. There's going to be two choices. There is Santa's Little Helper, and there's going to also be a Christmas Dream. So you'll have a choice of the two kits that we'll be doing. And and the kits will be available on Thursday, the 20th. Sally will be making sure to post all that so you guys don't forget. But today I want to go through the album, and I want to go through the list and some of the things that you may want. So want extra it's all in your own stash. Everything will be in your kit. But there's the December Dreams, and wait till you see what Tanya has created with December Dreams. So one thing about purchasing the kit, you're going to get your pre-cut chipboard. You're going to get this is pre-cut. Tanya designed this on the Cricut, and it was designed by Country Craft Creations by Tanya. So it's the shaker. Now I chose to use, and this is what will be in your kit, and it's kind of hard to pick up in the camera, but it will be a glitter. It'll be the art glitter, and it's just beautiful. It actually looks like there's some, it's hard to see on camera. There's some yellow in there, so it looked like there were lights in the house. Oh yeah, you can purchase both kits. Yes, you can purchase two, and you can purchase tons of kits if you want for your to give away. And I know that I love being able to do the tutorial after I make one, because I usually give the other one away. And so inside of the house, now I'm going to show you the other sample that was created in the very, very beginning when Tanya was creating it to, so we did some changing, but you can also use different shaker pieces. This was just a bunch that she had at home and just mixed them in there. But I really like the glistening snow. So that is going to be in your kit. And look at these fibers. Ah, don't you? So we're going to be using the fibers because we need smoke coming out of that chimney, right? And I'll be showing you how to draw on our chimney there to make it look real. Linda, you know what? I do ship to Canada right now. The shipping is set at $35, so you really want to pack that box. And I'm working with a company, DHL, to even get shipping down more into Canada. So I know it's bad because of the exchange rate to go to Canada. But another thing, Linda, if you have friends that craft, and you can maybe do 2 or 3 of you, and I can get them in that box, you can split that shipping. That's what you'll want to do. And I know right now you can't really drive to the border, but I have some customers that just drive if you're close to a border, and I ship it to the US side. But so in your kit, everything I'm pointing out is in your kit. It's the fibers. You're going to have even another glitter because you want to add that glitter. Look at that snow. Yes, because we're going to be adding glitter to our snow pieces. These will be pre-cut for you. You have the acrylic that's behind there, so you can even add lights back there. Yes, I'm making another one with lights, but I have something else to tell you. Sally will be creating this house, and it's going to be amazing because you know Sally's work. She'll be creating the house also for an alternative for you if you want to have like curtains, maybe those lights in there. It's going to be great. Now, the kits are available the 20th, Thursday the 20th. Now, I'll go through everything that is not in your kit, which is I use the Heartfelt Creations small sized poinsettia die. I'm waiting for more to arrive. They'll be here any day. And these were also Heartfelt Creations, but I'm going to show you the punch. Not really necessary. You can get punches, SVG files. And I'm going to see about Tanya making some SVG files for you. And this is the gold paper that will be in your album kit. And then I'm going to show you, we sew. I did the sewing on mine. I'm loving it with the heavier gold papers. So we will be sewing. So if you've got that sewing machine, get it out. You don't need anything special. All you need is your sewing machine, I like to use, but you can see it gives a little bit bigger of a punch. I like to use denim needles, and then I use mezzanine thread. You don't need anything special. Okay, now on the spine. Oops, we got some gold there. Again, I did the sewing on the spine. And Tanya says she can make you the SVG file. So if you purchase the kit, you'll be able to access those. And then we've got the 2022 that's going to go here in the gold letters. A Christmas Dream will have silver letters. Oh, Linda, I hope you liked the lay flat. I love it because you can make it and then work on it. Then the back, I did not sew it. I just used this pattern paper. So, yes, and a metallic thread, like Cindy said, works great. So there's your cover. And the December daily we'll have pictures just as soon as Tanya gets it done. You'll have an SVG file of a church. It's not a shaker, but wait till you see it, you guys. I'll get Tanya to post that today. She'll send that over to Sally. Actually, Tanya, send your cover to Sally so she can get that one posted. Now, yes. Oh yeah, Natalie, you don't have to sew this. I will show you both ways. You just glue it. Yeah, you don't have to have a sewing machine. That is something you're going to see me doing a lot more this year. I decided my sewing machine sits there. I used to make wedding dresses. I love to sew, so it's time to incorporate our sewing with our albums. Okay, now on the inside, Tanya's will be, like I said, the Christmas Dream will be identical. And on the inside cover, so mine is with Santa's Little Helper. And I love it. Now, I won't be just using this with my pets. So if you don't have pets, you'll just turn it over. If you've ever seen Santa's Little Helper, you can use both sides. But you do need more paper. That's why in the kit, you're going to get 4 sheets of all the papers. Because it takes a lot of paper. We have a little tuck spot, and you'll get a couple of sheets of 8x8 so that we can create these cute little top pockets. And then you'll have plenty of space for photos. Hi, Margaret. I hope you're feeling well. Okay, you're going to see this coordinating cardstock. And this is that complete list. So you're going to have 6 coordinating My Colors cardstocks in the shimmer and the dots. See that shimmer? Yes, and we have our experts. Jennifer can help you guys if you have an older machine. Just message me and I can ask her the questions. So you'll have your photos, cute little border. And for this method, I will be using a method by our designer, Michelle. You're going to love creating this waterfall. Michelle has totally taken the frustration out of creating your waterfalls. And you're going to die when you make it because you're going to be wanting to make water. I was wanting to put waterfalls on every page. But one thing that's really going to help you is our new spacers. I'm just grabbing, you get 2 of each. They're acrylic spacers. We have more coming. But I want to show you something. As we create this waterfall, I will be using the spacer. And it is perfect. And your waterfall is going to be perfect every time. If you've ever followed Michelle Allen, Creative Operation, she creates this waterfall. And I'll tell you what, it's the only way I will now. Oh, great. You guys get to see my Band-Aid. Sorry. That is the only way I will now create a waterfall with these 2 items because it's perfect every single time. There is no more frustrating crying moments with your waterfalls. Let me tell you. Now, one thing I did is I cut this too short. So don't look at mine. You're going to have 5 yards of seam binding in both kits. And you're going to have plenty of seam binding. So you'll want to go, I want to go back. I have some things I want to do is like add my seam binding. I will be punching the holes. So a couple of things that I used from Heartfelt Creations. And I've ordered more yesterday. I should have the covers. So the first one is your tickets and tags. The snowflake does not go in there, so please ignore it. Your tickets and tags. I'm bad. I should have grabbed the covers. And then my tags, which are these ones. We will post the link on Scrapbookers so that you see them not on the back. I need to stick them back there. You'll see, I'll point out like this little in your tickets and tags makes your postage stamp. It's awesome. And then we've got our different size nesting from the big tag. So as much as I love the G45 and as much, oh, thank you, Sally. She's posting the links. And as much as I love, I'm now in love with this. This is all I've been using. And I'll tell you what, during Christmas, there wasn't a day that did not go by that I did not use these for gift tags on my gifts. So I'll be showing you these. This was just purchased at Hobby Lobby. And it created my bigger snowflakes. Now, these small snowflakes, this is a very old border punch. But when you border punch, then it also throws out these little baby snowflakes. This was a Martha Stewart, so go digging right now and see if you have one. I'll bet a lot of you do. Yeah, these created those babies. The corner punch, my favorite one. And I did use the acorn on every page, but sepia, you can use any of the brown tones that you already have. And then one thing that I decided to go ahead and use, so you don't have to, now the cardstock won't be included in your kit because you may not want to use the green I used. I will probably use brown during the tutorial, but is this new copper. So I'll show you how I use the copper. That is not going to be in the kit because you may not want to use it. It's 105 pounds, but I'll show you how I decided to use it because I loved it, and it will be on the website today. It's 8.5 by 11. It's 105 pounds, and it's a beautiful metallic made for Country Craft Creations. Michelle's waterfall technique is the only go-to one that I use now. So up here is where, because you don't have to mat them, and it looks beautiful with this collection. Isn't that copper just gorgeous? And like I said, it's so heavy, it's going to be perfect just for my photos. And I thought it was a really nice accent for the copper. And these are the Heartfelt Creation nesting dice. Don't you just love them? Yes, and this is the same. This is 105 pound red. It's a very metallic, not metallic, but very shimmer. It's very beautiful. Judy, yes, I will. There will be a photo walkthrough. It'll be the exact same design, but it will be a photo walkthrough. Now, this will be one of your coordinating cardstocks, the brown, that will be in your kit. So I'll show you how to place these and cut these. And then you have that nice big spot. And then these will hold our two little top flaps closed. And I won't take these all out. They're all the same. I just left mine blank because once you start putting photos, it's going to be super, super heavy. And there's our Mrs. Claus Bakery. Again, I just did some sewing around it before I put it down. But hi, Beth, but you won't have to do the sewing. You don't have to do the sewing. And then inside, okay, this was the copper left over. Once you cut your 5 tags to go in here, whether you use copper, the green, this is the olive green. I had enough to turn it sideways and to create the tags that will go on the inside. And again, I'll just put photos on there. New favorite recipes. Anything that you like. Now there is another pocket up here, and I'm just going to save that one for photos that I like to put my loose photos somewhere, or you can have your tags stick out at the top. Oh, and I cut these down. So what I did is I didn't use, let me show you, I didn't use the big one. I just used the matting one, and then I took 1.5 inches off the bottom. So these are so awesome to use. Again, my official cookie taster, and that would be my Wilbur. Oh, these are wrong. So you'll just have a nice big spot. Hi, Debbie Knowlton. How are you feeling? And then on the inside, you'll have open. This will be open, so you can do your photos on your squares. Then we have used a strip of that gold, and this is the green. So you don't have to go with the gold, but it will take 35 sheets of your artisan cardstock, 12 by 12, because this is a nice big album. Now, your paper collection, now you're going to have some left over. So I will be asking one of our designers to show you what to make with your leftover papers from the kit. So of course, I know Bonnie will be, I'm hoping she'll do some kits for us. And then we have some other designers great with using up their leftover papers. Now, one thing I want to show you that I used, and I got to do this, I'm going to do it with my, well, I was using Glossy Accents, but let me tell you, I've brought in paper glaze to our store, and I want to tell you why. It's, of course, it's Aleene's. They have a dimensional design. It's just like Glossy Accents, but look how much bigger the bottle is. But one thing that I am loving that the other companies cannot say is it's made right here in the United States. And so I will be carrying this. It'll be on the website today. And it acts just like Glossy Accents. It does the same thing. You can also use it as glue. And it has this nice big tip. So far, I don't have the clogging. And so this will be available this and also a new Mod Podge. It's not Mod Podge, but it's very similar. And I was introduced to it at Sally's house for mixed media. So that will be on the website. And again, good old USA flag. Okay, so let's take a look here. So we have a little pocket. This is from the Heartfelt Creations, Tickets and Tags. And again, it has the nesting. So you don't have to, there's no really stressful work with this. Heartfelt Creations has done a fabulous job. So you have your die and then your nesting. Now, this one though, I needed it to be a little bit smaller for the top pockets. So I used this. Then I did the top, and you'll see I just took the 1/8 of an inch off. Okay. So Tickets and Tags dies, we'll post those on. Now, don't fret, there are more coming in. So we have the Tickets and Tags and then the bigger ones. And they fit perfect in our little pockets. This one was the olive green, Mary Jane. I am going to use brown next time for the tutorial. You can use black, craft, red. This would look really nice with red. Then we have another one of those fabulous waterfalls. That, again, is designed by, the method was designed by Michelle Allen. And using my 1/2 inch spacers, you're going to die when you see. I've never believed a waterfall could be this easy. Because we're using full strips of paper. We don't do a bunch of cutting, so everything is always straight. And the bottom just will come up. Anything that we can do to take the stress out of crafting, right? Now, you have a pocket here. This is supposed to be a pocket. I glued mine to the inside instead of down, but I like it too. So either way, this is going to be great journaling. Sometimes I like to journal, but I don't want it to hit you in the face when you open my book, because maybe it was something a little more sentimental or you know, maybe, something that I don't mind somebody reading, but maybe I don't want it to be, super obvious. But this is actually supposed to be a flap to close your pocket so you can put things in there. And I will do it correctly for the tutorial. This is that ticket die that comes with your tickets and tags. So if you ever wanted to be able to cut those out, but we can't cut those out. Let's be real here. You're going to want this. And it also comes with a smaller, where it's just smooth on the edges. But let's just dump them out so I have access to them. Okay, this sits on a magnet now right on my Gemini cutter, because I've found myself using this a lot. Now, it will also fit on other paper collections tickets. It will also fit. Oh, let me show you one that it will fit on. You're going to love this. This one is coming out next month, but there we go. So I was using it on here, playing around, so it will fit. It's a little off. You'll still have a little bit of designs, but I liked the way it had looked because it made it look more like a ruffle. Wait, they're okay if they're going to behave. Oh,
Trying to get in that guy.
Oh, the beagles aren't being very nice. Okay. Then we have a nice little place for tons more. So I need to move. So I left this blank though. Once you get your pictures on, it's going to get thick. And I started doing the matting and started laying some pictures just to see. And I'll tell you what, you need to leave the paper off and just use it for your photos, because you're going to get a really thick wallet. Okay. Then we have, this is where your 8x8s will come into play. And again, there's that extra brown you'll get in your kit. And you'll have these on that, you'll have the extra 8x8s. So you'll have your little smaller tickets and tags to put inside, which is great to cut them all out. And then you can grab one and put it on that gift pack. It's not just for the album. You might want to just store them in there and use them for your gifts. And then you've got a place for some cute little, these are 3x3s. And so you can cut down your photos and put them inside of there, or your journaling. Okay, I use those again. So like I said, I use these a lot. This is an investment, I would say, if you have a die machine and maybe you don't have an SVG machine, but you want to be able to do this. This is an investment in these dies that it's going to pay you over and over and over. Then again, cute little spot, 2x3, especially if you've gotten one of those smaller printing photo printers for Christmas. I do, and I love it. And then you'll have a pocket here to put in your bigger pictures, and then one on the back. Susan, when we're finished, we'll get, if you're on Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations, I can post the link. Again, those tags, I know I'll be using those for our baking day. Yep, everything you need for the, I'm going to go over it again, but everything that you see, there'll be just some things if you want different that will be in your kit. Coordinating cardstock again is the My Colors, and there's the allspice that I'll be using with that gold strip, because you'll have the gold paper in your kit, and I'll go over the list and give you the price. And then there's our tree. The Christmas tree, again, was designed by Tanya. And I will work with you on, we hand cut everything. This is what's great. We wanted this to be something, if you don't have a cutting machine, you can hand cut this. And I will be hand cutting everything with you to show you how to create this. And then nice spot for that Christmas morning photo. Again, I just decorated the tree with the dots that came out of this border punch. And now you can do this two ways. The waterfall can go on after, before you mat, like I did, because I wanted the stripes. Kind of like, they remind me of those window blinds you can pull. And then, or we can put the matting down and you can put your waterfall on top and have a full sheet. But I wanted the contrast. That's why I did it that way. Okay, here's that swing tab. Again, the swing tab will come in the tickets. My dies are messed up. It's right there. And now you don't have to have a die to make a swing tab. I will show you how to make it without, so don't worry. But this one has some really cool things in it that you're going to use this one a lot. Then this is the big tag set. It has some more swing tabs in there, or little tiny tags. So you've got another one there. You've got lots of uses with these dies. If you're going to buy 2 dies and invest in anything, these 2 are the 2 to buy. Okay, so here's your swing tab. And we're going to just pull that right out. And also, you'll have photos in here, or you can make a bunch of these and give them. These will be really nice to add photos, like for grandma, aunts, uncles, and then you can make one of these and give it to them. But we'll have, that'll be our closure for the back of our inside cover. Yes, I will put Sally's face on top of the tree. Open this. Heartfelt Creations makes the dies, and we'll get the link posted. I have some of them that may say sold out, but don't worry, there's another big shipment coming. They've been a little slow. And yes, David, you need to move to the US. Oh, thank you. And Kim is posting some links. And that is going to be our December daily 2022. You will have it done and ready to go at Christmas time. So let's go through what's in your kits. For Santa's Little Helper, and then I'm going to give you some of what you might want to have. You're going to get the 12 by 12 Santa's Little Helper collection kit, but you get 4 sheets of each design. You're getting more paper than just a collection kit. You need it. Then you're going to have 3 additional 8 by 8 papers. And that was where I showed you. I used them here for the hot cocoa. And you want the cut aparts because these come off of the 8 by 8. Whoops. He goes over here. Then you're going to get 1.5 sheets of the gold mirrored cardstock that you see here. It's just beautiful. And then I also used it to make little signs with. Look how it makes it just pop. Then you're going to get your pre-cut chipboard. So your chipboard will be cut. You don't even have to cut your chipboard for your album. Okay. You're going to get My Colors cardstocks. You're actually going to get 10 different pieces. You'll get 3 of, so you're going to get 3 of all of this coordinating that you saw that I used in the dots, and it's going to be this beautiful crimson red. Isn't that gorgeous? Just goes so good. You're going to get 3 sheets of the wood shimmer and 1 sheet of your allspice. They're all 12 by 12. Then you're going to get 5 yards of the fig seam binding. You'll get a package of gold numbers. And you're going to receive, see the fibers? Oh, don't you just love them? I stuffed some in here. It kind of just it gives that texture. And then you're going to get this die cut, pre-cut. It's going to be all cut out for you with the acetate and the snow cutouts for the borders that we're going to use and put glitter on. And you're going to get the foam tape that you need. You're going to also get the glitter and the shaker glitter. So all that will be in your kit. And for Santa's Little Helper, oh, and you get the printed colored instructions and the cutting guide. It's $72.99 for Santa's Little Helper. If you don't buy the kit, you can follow along with the tutorial, yes, but you'll have to wait each segment to get your cutting guide. I'm not going to post it separate. It goes straight to the printer, and these are printed out for you so that you have it right in front of you as you're working. And then for Christmas Dreams, we'll get that picture up. You're going to get basically everything I just said. You get your Christmas Dreams collection, but you're going to get extra papers. And you're going to get the Christmas Dreams coordinating cardstock. Now, we're using silver mirrored paper. So you're going to get silver instead of gold. You'll get your pre-cut chipboards. You're going to get 5 yards of the white seam binding. So we're using a winter white. It's really pretty. And you're going to have silver numbers. And then you'll get also, you'll still get your fibers, and you're going to get glitter. Oh, okay. We've got the cover photo. Awesome. And you're going to get this one. It'll have a different, it has die cut trees on it. You'll see it on the cover. Let's see. Do they typically? Yes, our kits usually sell out, Rhea. And once they're sold out, we won't make more because of the coordination of one of our team members has to cut all the houses. So we've made a set number. And once they're sold out, they're sold out. But yes, you can access the videos anytime. All of my December dailies are still on YouTube from 2017. And it is so fun to get together and Zoom together. I know there's a group of ladies out there, more than one, that do that. And they create the projects together and just have a ball. Look at that sparkle in the house. Oh, I love it. But you're going to have die cut trees with December Dreams. And you're also going to have foam tape and glitter. Now, because December Dreams has a little less on the coordinating cardstock, that one is $69.99. So basically, the only things you're going to provide for your project, you're going to have enough seam binding everywhere that there are magnets, but I chose to use, there's no magnets there. I chose to use a magnet here, and I used the large basic gray magnets, and we'll have a list down. Hi, Stacy. I did use a few basic gray large magnets. So I used one here, used one here. I used one there, 3, 4. So we used 4. Oh, and I used one here, 5. So one package of gray large magnets will do you for this project. If you want to use, whoops, I got to turn off my vine. If you want to not use seam binding on these areas, and this one, Tanya does use seam binding. So you're going to be able to see on her photos that you can use seam binding. Then you'll want whatever color you want for your distress ink. And then you want your cardstock. So the cardstock is not included. And for this album, the copper is not included, but you don't have to use copper. Oh, they'll just be on sale in the morning about 8 a.m. You don't have to use this copper, but it will be, this will not be in your kit. So I don't include the cardstock for a couple of reasons. You may have enough cardstock and it would jack the price way up, but you may have plenty of cardstock in your stash, or you may not want to use the color I used. I do love the green with this, but also, like I said, the brown, the craft, black, red, a lot of different colors are going to go with this. So don't feel like you have to have the dies. Hi, Annette. Thank you. Because you can cut a square, round your corners, and create your tags. But it just, look what it does. It just gives it that beautiful, and you know what, like I said, you're going to use these dies over and over and over and over and over so that you'll be able to get your money's worth real fast. There's no sample. Teresa, Tanya's worked on it. And we will have photos on Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creation. So you're going to see it in photos. She's just finishing her matting, but we'll get the cover photo up for you. For Christmas Dreams cardstock, I would go black, white. That one, is a little more, I'd stay black, white, or craft. There's not, a lot more that would really go with it. Oh yeah, the two. Well, there was the 2 tag dies, but again, like I said, if it's, you may not want to invest in them right now, but they are going to be used and used and used and used. I have used these so much; they are embedded on my Gemini plate now. Or linen color. Tanya used the linen color, which is more of that very soft white. And then your distress ink, any color that you like. Sepia, vintage photo. I used more of that. Cotting's Whale, darker color. And that is it. And of course your glue, because everything else will be in that kit. So that is the walkthrough. We'll now post the photo of Christmas Dreams. And Tanya doesn't do video. I know I am going to make a Christmas Dream ones. Now, dates. Thursday the 20th. These will go on sale. They'll be ready to go on sale, and we'll be shipping them out. I'm going to move this so I can get my dates. We're going to ship them out before the last week of January. The tutorial is going to start on February 3rd, but I don't want you to have a panic attack, because we're not going to use any of the pattern paper for at least 2 weeks. This is going to take us about 2 weeks Can you order? Oh, yeah, you can order additional items with your kit. Yes, you sure can, Suzette. Just remember, it will wait and ship when we have this completely put together. The tutorial will start February 3rd. It's going to be the basic construction. It's going to be the cover. It will be our hinges and pages. And we're going to be doing a tutorial twice a week. And if you can't make it, then you'll be able to watch the video recording. So don't worry, it stays recorded for you. And then you will not need your pattern paper until the middle of February, unless you're working ahead. Oh, why do I ink the edges? Well, you don't have to ink your edges, Linda. So that is a good question. I ink them because maybe you want to give it more. See, I did a kind of a heavy distressing. And also, once you cut your paper, you do get sometimes a white core. You don't really have one on this one or my other. Some papers are really noticeable if they're a dark. Yes, and it can hide with mistake. You are correct. It will. You can hide mistakes, which I have done. I had a couple, and it's not, like I said, you don't have to. That is just something if you want. I think it gives a finished look. So I've inked around my ticket, so you can kind of see the inking there. But again, you don't have to. It's all personal. You can see where I did some of the distressing up on the paper. It's all kind of a personal opinion. And if there is that white edge, then yes, you do want to cover it. Oh, and when you fussy cut, so this little dog here that I did the fussy cutting on, fussy cutting is not always perfect. And so when you ink those edges, it blends in your boo-boos. Super simple. Super simple to get rid of those little boo-boos. So that is the only things you'll need. Your adhesive, your choice of cardstock, and I did use 35 sheets. And if you are going to do your inserts with your pattern, with your paper that you use to create your book, you're going to want 40 sheets because you need 5 12 by 12 pieces for this. Copper will be on the website this afternoon. And that is all you're going to need. So now that we're talking about tutorial, and if you have any other questions, just throw them out there and I'll answer them as I'm going. As you know, we have a Craftology box and it goes out every other month. And I can show you just a little bit of this one. We've sent it out to the designer. But our Craftology box is every other month. And so we've got one of the papers that coordinate. This month it goes out in February 10th. And this is just kind of a little sneak of what's going out in the kits. And it is one of our new paper collections. So you'll get it first in your Craftology box. Isn't it gorgeous? Lisa, you don't have to be super skilled because I'm going to go step by step with you. And we are always available to help you on the board, especially on Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations on Facebook. We can help you. And I just was hoping I had more of this collection. Let's see this. Here comes the bride. I don't. Blossoms in Springtime will be the kit. But there's going to be a change to the Craftology box. So this, starting in February with your Craftology box, remember it goes out every other month. For those of you who are subscribers, we're going to be having a group. There will be a group that will be made for the Country Craft Creations Craftology box. The tutorials will no longer be just open on YouTube. So if you haven't purchased the kit, let me tell you, a lot of work goes into this, and the designer is reimbursed for doing the Craftology box for Country Craft Creations. And we everything, I mean, the cost has gone up for one thing on paper, and I don't want to pass that cost on to you as little as possible, but we do send everything to the printer. The instructions get printed for you so that they are complete and beautiful, colored photos. Tanya on our team remakes every single project the designers put out there that are for sale so that we know there are no mistakes. We might miss one or two, but Tanya usually does not miss a mistake. Let me tell you, she creates all the projects even more than once to make sure that they are 100% for you. So we will have a group, and we will also, if you're not on Facebook, we will. Oh, Linda, I'm going to talk to you about that. I want you to know I'm not going to forget. I just have to finish this one or I'm going to forget. The Facebook group will be created and the tutorial will be in there, and we will be putting all the past ones in there for you to follow. Now, if you don't have Facebook, don't worry. We're going to send, we'll have an email. The email list will be created and made before the February 10th so that you will have access, you'll have the video access. But because of the cost of it and because we've made it available for 7 years. And so there's a lot of great tutorials out there. I don't want you to feel like we're shutting you off, because we're not. There's still a lot of past great tutorials for our Craftology box, but in order to keep it going, that's what I'll be doing from starting with February. So be on the lookout. If you're part of the Craftology Box subscription, we'll be adding you to a Facebook group. And I know, but hey, we're super safe groups. So you don't have to worry about having too many groups when it comes to Country Craft Creations. But now you do have to be part of the group to get the instructions. Oh yes, everything will be so easy for you to follow. And then shipping for Canada, you can also email me, but it is on the website. It allows you to purchase the shipping. So it's about $35 to ship to Canada. That's why you want to make sure that box is really full. And then the Country Craft Creations, we kind of eat up the rest of that just so we can get our product to you. And I've been shipping DHL to Canada, and it's working really well. So you can also, Linda, send me an email right through the store page, or if you're in the Facebook group, Scrapbookers, just tag me in a post and I'll answer it for you. There's never too many groups. Well, thank you. But we will be getting that set up. But isn't this going to be just gorgeous? And this is just a little bit of what's in there. So we have 49 and Market Lace this time. And of course, Tiffany will be doing the tutorial, and it's going to be great. And you get your pre-cut chipboard, your instructions. So it's really a fun bi-monthly kit. Okay, guys, I don't know if I missed anything or if anybody has any other questions. Oh, wait, are there 2 tag dice? Oh, let me grab my Heartfelt Creations dies so that I can show you the cover. And don't forget, Sally did a fabulous project with that one. Okay, there's tickets and tags. And the other one is this one. Oh, hugs to you too, Sherry. So we've got the tickets and tags. And the tickets and tags, they come with a border. These are really, great. And you've got your, look at the rings. So you can put it on the reinforcers. These are the reinforcers to go on the tags. You have a cute tag topper. You're going to use this a lot. Then you have the nesting die. I call them nesting because this one will fit inside of there. Swing tab, ticket, another ticket. Now your albums, tags, and accents. I have been using this so much. You even have the beautiful corners. You have some smaller, wonderful ones. And here too. Now these are great swing tabs. And then you have your large. So they're 3 3¼ by 5¼ and then the nesting is 4¼ or the big one is 4¼ by 6¼ and they're just gorgeous. And like I said, don't fret if it's showing sold out. We had a major big, everybody went and bought them the other day, but there's more coming in, tons more coming in, and they come in these nice sleeves. So that I never put them back in the right ones because I use these two so much. They actually just sit right here now next to my gem knight. Now you do want a really good, you do need a good die cut machine. That's the only thing, because you need a lot of pressure. Okay, if there are no more questions, I just want to get you guys for a minute to see if you have anything you want me to answer. Yes, I love they come in their own storage also. Okay, Thursday, the 20th. The kits will be ready and on sale. February 3rd is the first tutorial. And it's a Thursday, and then we'll be doing tutorials Tuesday, Tuesday, and Thursday until they're finished. So what I'll do is one tutorial, a morning tutorial, one will be an evening tutorial, and they stay recorded so you can access them. And then you'll have your cutting guide, so you can always pre-cut if you want and work ahead. But I am so excited to get this done. So we should be done the end of February, as long as we do Tuesday, Thursdays. We may throw in a Saturday. Yes, I can show you that corner punch. Roxanne, let me know. I can throw one in. I've got a box going out to you. I'm going to send it out DHL over to Canada. So let me know and I can throw one in the box for you if you need this one. But if you've been, oh yeah, you didn't make it to the, that's right, the retreats. We've given these out a couple of times because they're so handy. I have like 3 of them. I just love them. And again, I used the acorn, but it was kind of dark, so you may want to go sepia. I liked the darker look, and any snowflake dies. But Tanya said she'll put some snowflakes together for us that are 2.5 inches and smaller. Yes, Debbie, if you sign up, it will be starting with, oh no, it'll start with the February one, and February is this kit. It's gonna be gorgeous because you know our designers just do fabulous, and the designer is Tiffany. Oh, and that's the thing with the Craftology. If you are not super happy with one project, even though it's pre-cut for the main one, maybe you like what Bobby will do just kind of a different project, so that if you maybe want to do hers instead, and then so she'll do a different project for you too. And then of course, as the designers start receiving this paper, but the Craftology box will get it first. And this is an exclusive with Country Craft Creations. You can't get this anywhere else. It's my own design. So you will get this one, and you get to play with it before anybody else. And then you'll have some coordinating colors in there. And this is where we'll be making our own group. Okay, thank you guys for watching and spending this hour with me. It's been great. Thursday morning, we'll put the reminders up. And like I said, when the kits are gone for December Daily, they'll be gone because everything was already cut and ready to go. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful, whoops, let's move some things here so we can have a wonderful week, because it's a great start already. Bye-bye.